Number 1 overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft is AJ Dybantsa. You guys called it, the forward from BYU. So much potential, but I love that it feels like Washington got the pick right here. It's obviously a franchise that has had issues in years past and getting players to stay there, and so he really could be a piece that you can build around, so to speak.
Yeah, because he's phenomenal. When you look at him, what he did in his work at BYU, he led the country in scoring, and that was cool. That was fine and dandy. But what I was most impressed with was his ability to be able to make people around him better. He had 11 games, right? That's 33% of the games in which he played. He had 5 assists or more. So when you look at that team, Rob Wright was great, but he was more of a 2 guard. He's not your traditional point guard. When AJ Dybantsa, when Kevin Young put him at that one spot, AJ Dybantsa was able to excel, and he was the one making plays. He was the one getting Rob Wright off the ball and putting Rob Wright in positions to be able to score. And when we talked to Kevin Young at the Combine, he said, I'm glad you asked that question. I'm glad you brought that up, because that is his most underrated thing that nobody talks about. His ability to be able to pass at his size alongside score. There's not too many things that AJ Dybantsa cannot do on the floor.
And I think with that usage at BYU he had, where he had a 34% usage rate, had a 60% true shooting on that, and as well as the fact he got to the rim on 40% of his shots, King. He made 63% of those. Dybantsa, high volume player, high usage player, got to the rim at will in college without ideal spacing at BYU. And now you put him into the NBA where, in theory, AD and Sarr can space for you. You have Trae Young, Trey Johnson, Keontae, you have Keyshawn George, other guys on this Washington roster that can set Dybantsa up. It's very possible that I think for Dybantsa, when it comes to his fit in the NBA, this is an ideal situation, because in order to stay on the floor and get touches, you're going to have to defend. And Dybantsa said this week that he knows his biggest flaw was his off-ball defense at BYU. And I can't wait to see him prove that he can do that at a high level in the NBA on top of everything else that's made him a number 1 pick.
Ice, you mentioned John Wall.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be closer to John Wall than it is Kwame Brown.
Let's hope so for DC.
I hope so.
Because, guys, I'm telling you, the draft history of the Washington Wizards is not great. You look at historically, I ran the numbers, that the production that you see from the Washington Wizards since 1989, which is the first year of the modern NBA draft when it went to 2 rounds, the Washington Wizards, it's tough when you got Kwame Brown on the sheet. They've had the lowest percent of their difference between expected production at the NBA level and how they actually delivered there with Atlanta, the Clippers, Kings, and Dallas there. And a lot of it is, Jan Vasily, you got Johnny Davis at 10, Otto Porter at 3. They haven't had those home run hits. I think Dybantsa, for me, if you're looking at upside, that's one thing. The other thing here, King, is the shot. 33% shooting from downtown. I feel like his form and mechanics, it's better than that, and I want him to show that he is a knockdown shooter from the perimeter.
He has to improve in that area, but you're right. Everything looks good, right? The mechanics, you're right. Everything looks good. So I think he can be a consistent shooter, but playing with a guy like Trae Young, who we know can get buckets, but he's also a pretty good facilitator. It can get him easy shots, because when you look at it, Trae Young, Anthony Davis, those will probably be your number 1 and number 2 options if Anthony Davis stays. Like, those are your 1 and 2 options, which means AJ Dybantsa now becomes a 3rd option, which means some of the isolation situations he was put in at BYU, he's not going to have to rely on those, so he can get easier shots, which I think automatically equates to his percentages rising.
I think also the good evidence for AJ Dybantsa is going back to high school. If you look at Synergy Sports, every free throw he's ever taken, almost 1,000 shots, he's made 80% of them. So I think for Dybantsa, free throw percentage historically is a better future predictor of three-point percentage than college three-point percentage, a very small sample. So I feel good about that for Dybantsa's future as a shooter.